Welcome to The Experience Today, where we explore the fascinating intersections of psychology, the human experience, and American politics.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to this episode of The Experience Today. I'm your host, Mr. Roderick Threes, and I am here with the Queen of South Florida. I think I'm going to start calling her that. Miss Valerie Zen. What's going on, sister? How you doing? How things around your way?
Well, every night I pray for half an hour of rain.
Only half hour?
Yeah, that's all we get. Honestly,
Okay.
all day long I see the weather. Oh, 100% rain. Oh, 80%. It doesn't happen here. There's something that's manifesting weirdness, like all the storms are going just north of us, and Miami and Fort Lauderdale gets most of it. And we're just not getting rain. And last week I was out, trying to save all the new plants that we planted and anything that's alive around here at this point. And I'm dragging hoses all around the house. It was 100 degrees. I got so sick from doing it in the heat. I was like spinning my head, and that's why I couldn't do the show. I was just like, no, the heat. They'll say it's like 95 degrees, but it feels like 106. It's just, my God, the summer hasn't even started. I've never felt it this hot. So I just hope that the scoundrels that have been busy manipulating our weather, they get escorted off the planet.
I hear you.
Yeah, because look, we know nature. We're going to get hit with a hurricane because this has to get balanced, this drought. And nature will take care of it. But what it doesn't need are direct energy weapons underneath it, behind it, or on top
Right.
of it. And that's how we end up in big trouble. So, I'm manifesting safe hurricanes right now. That's where I'm going. And I'm manifesting rain on a personal level. But, excuse my dog, he's at his mind.
Pepper, Copper wants to get in on a discussion, huh? Well, geez. I have to get a translator. We got to get a translator for him.
I got to tell you, hilarious. I got him what they call a herding ball. I mean, it's like this giant ball. And he's running around the yard chasing this thing. And they keep, it gives them a great workout. Except he's busted through with his teeth, 2 of them already. And they just explode in the air. And I keep sending them back to Amazon. And they keep telling you, oh, we have one that's better, military grade. Yeah, well, this dog is military grade. And he keeps busting these things. So I'm giving up. I'm just giving up. That's all. I hope he doesn't bite somebody, because I mean to tell you, you do not mess with this dog. He's the real deal, military grade, ready for warfare. He probably could have done what that German Shepherd did in a cave in Iraq and chased the leader down. Yeah, he'd be real ready to do something like that. Anyway, I can't pay for enough security to match what this guy gives me.
Ultimately not. Ultimately not.
Hopefully not. Well, hopefully not. Yeah. So we've got a lot going on in this moment, huh?
Yes, we do.
We got our elections going on in California, which everybody's excited about. Mr. Pratt.
Yes.
I saw that there were plane loads of people from communities getting on the airplanes and actually going out to California to vote for him. Why not?
Right.
Just
Right.
walk in and say, I'm here to vote. I mean, really?
They're not checking IDs, are they?
That's right. So let's play their game with them. Why not? If you got to get away or you have the money to hop a plane and get out there, let's do this.
Right.
Let's play their game. And,
Right.
there's some other elections. I think it's is it South Carolina today, and they get Lindsay finally out. Yeah, everybody wants Lindsay out, so that's ago.
I don't think that's gonna happen. We know that's not gonna
You
happen.
don't?
No.
I
That's
think
not
it
gonna-
might. You see, this is what led me to like think about. Oh, and by the way, I just want to say, everybody in the chat room, and especially those that are on my Facebook and Messenger page, every time I pick out a song for this show, I'm putting the songs on because we're not allowed to play them. I mean, there's all this like, you know, the
There's a
rights.
legality. Yeah, there's a legality
Yeah.
threshold.
So
Yeah.
I'm sharing the shows with everybody that I have their information and addresses for so that you know where the ideas are coming from that I'm presenting on the show. Because my ideas come from music, 1000%. And so I'm just moving through it with that. So obviously I've been infatuated with Michael Jackson recently again from
Right.
20 years ago, yeah, because that movie just really affected me. And when I think about Michael Jackson and how much he cared and loved and told so much of the truth, I know a lot of people believe the PSYOP and then the mainstream media. He was a racist, he was a homophobe, he was a pedophile. No, they're the pedophiles. It takes one to know one. And that man was a good man. And I still have these prayers out that what's going to shock the nation at some point is to find out that he's alive, that JFK Jr. is alive. And I never believed he wasn't because I was there when the plane went down. I was standing at that little airport right off the ocean where they said the plane went down and all the news went away and it was fast. And I always said, something fishy. They take these people out to put them into safety because they know that they're going to get killed. And I believe that Donald Trump, he's probably going to be flying in an airplane when the shit goes down because they have to keep him safe. And he probably has doubles and triples. I mean, we have the ability now to have face masks and identity switching. I mean, look at Joe Biden. How many do you think there were of him?
Mm-hmm.
Too many. Now Dr. Jill is coming out about how honest she was trying to be. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's just, I did just hear, guys, I was just watching LFS 6B and they were getting news as it was coming in this 5 minutes. And apparently, Iran has had the balls to use missiles on our bases in Romania. Just now, they're just doing it. Romania and some of our allies that have been on board. And I have my own suspicions about this because I think that Trump just kept putting it off and putting it off because he wanted to get the people behind him. And what I'm seeing now is everybody saying, all right, let's do this. Let's get this over with already. Let's nab these mofos. We've had it. And he needed that. He wasn't going to just, you heard, all of us heard everybody saying, I didn't vote for this. I didn't want a war. Well, now they're going to be like, let's get this party started.
Right.
So, yeah. And that's a good thing. I mean, that's where we need to be. He needs our support. He can't take down the whole cabal and the Illuminati and the mafia of every country when the people in our own country are fighting him. Let's be real. This is not about the goddamn gas prices for 2 weeks or 4 weeks. This is not about the price of chicken going up $1 for a month. This is not. This is about the real deal. N-word, the real N-word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know, and the next argument has been, oh, these data centers. Now, I was along with this. You and I discussed this a couple of weeks back. These data centers, they're using up all the water, the electricity, the blah. Well, I got myself good and educated because, you know, that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when I'm upset over something.
Right.
I get myself educated. Everybody should be doing this because we're being played every day. False information, PSYOP here, PSYOP there, a little PSYOP, a big PSYOP, it's everywhere. So what I found out listening to the military panels and shows is that these digital centers, first of all, they've been here since 1945 or 47, right after World War II. They started putting these up everywhere. Nobody knew. They're in every state. They're in just about every county. They're everywhere. And they actually use like a liter of water, and it gets recirculated and recirculated and recirculated. They are not draining our water. That's number one. Number two is the realization that we are going to be able to have a little box put on our houses to create Tesla energy, and we will never pay another electric bill again. They will be installed in our vehicles and we will never need gas again. Okay, those are just the dreamy side effects of having digital centers. But China is building these and using them and utilizing them, and they have been all these years that we've been asleep and delirious. If we don't match and do better than China, we're going to get swallowed up by them. So this is a must. We actually just have to do this. And it's been CCP, PSYOP News, trying to get us frightened to death of these digital centers because they don't want us to be as strong as they are and beat them. It's like Star Wars, isn't it? I mean, it just is. But I think we all have to recognize that this AI, I don't know what the word is for it. My brain is like this AI thing, like it's a monster. It's necessary. It's going to happen. It has to happen. And there's going to be a lot of good stuff that goes along with it. And we just have to monitor what's coming in and going out. How many years ago when the internet exploded, we didn't know where the internet was going to get us. Now we do. There's a lot of problems. We're addressing them slowly but surely. You block things, you leave things out, you know, we have control over our internet to a great extent. We've lost control over a lot of it because we weren't paying attention. But now that we have the internet, we can pay attention. I know I'm going in a circle here, but I really want to help people to understand that we have to come to a safe understanding about what the military is doing right now and why we have to open our minds and educate ourselves to what is happening, like it or not. And I did send a digital info 5-minute explanation to everybody. I'm really putting the information out to all the people we know, to our family, to Hutch's family. I'm just trying, because I'm up till all hours of the night concentrating on this stuff. And I want to share this knowledge because it's not about, you know, just talking about and all the good, the bad, the ugly. This is reality we're in now. We're in a war, and the war is good and evil. It's not left and right. It's not Democrats and Republicans. I mean, yeah, kind of is sometimes, and we look at it that way because we've been so programmed. And there's such an echo chamber out there. And, you know, we reach these spaces where we really don't know what to think. But that's why it's important to pick your top 5 or 6 people, shows that you listen to, and then really zoom in on it and pay attention to it. And don't allow yourself to get all that distracted. Just listen to it and laugh. I mean, today I saw Brennan sitting there. Oh, they picked the new DNA replacement for Tulsi Gabbard. And he's sitting there, and I'm sorry, but you can see when someone is visibly really upset, got caught in the lie, got caught in the dirty, ugly game that's been played for too long. And he says, oh, this guy, he's part of the Trump Spill and Lick Club. I said, oh, like sticks and stones will break my bones, baby? No, no, no. We don't care what you say. Obama, Clinton, Brennan, the whole clan, all the same people. They're going down. They're going to get their just desert. So it should be very invigorating, and it should be an amazing time in our lives, amazing show to watch. Because we've seen this for how long, Rod? Too long. We've seen this for too long.
We've seen it a little bit, yes.
Well, we saw it coming, like a tractor trailer on the highway going in the wrong direction. Oh, that's a really good analogy, isn't it? I mean, the illegal drivers driving these trucks, that's exactly what's been happening. So let's see. So Iran is bombing us again. Luckily not here yet, but what we have to pay attention to is as we get into more of a strife over there, the cells here are going to get released. That's the war. That's the good versus evil. They're going to come out of hiding, and it could get chaotic, like New Jersey. This investigative reporter, Nick Sorter, he's been in New Jersey for the past few days watching these riots, these Antifa gangs. He said tonight they were the same people that were in Portland. He recognized the faces. So, you know, as the fraud gets exposed, which it is, as these people get unfunded, no more funds, my funds are low, no more, and they're going to start disappearing too. Trump put out a Truth Social, which I'd love to read because it's pretty much all-inclusive. Came out today, this afternoon, from Truth Social. Illegal immigrants and foreign fraudsters steal billions every year from the American taxpayer. As part of my administration's historic effort to end fraud and reverse mass illegal immigration, I recently signed a powerful new executive order, which will be led by the Treasury Department to stop banks, credit cards, and financial institutions from being used to facilitate human smuggling, drug trafficking, illegal immigration, and the criminal cartels who orchestrate these activities. Access to our nation's financial systems must be limited to those who have a legal right to be here and who are engaged in lawful and legitimate commerce. Bank accounts being used to enable illegal immigration received by illegal aliens will be shut down, and funds will ultimately face impoundment and seizure so they can be returned to the taxpayers. It is not ludicrous, but profoundly dangerous that any illegal alien can simply present a blue state driver's license or Biden border document and have unrestricted access to the US financial system. This also sends a clear message to the anti-ICE rioters that your violent disruptions are only strengthening our resolve. My executive order will also allow us to stop billions in leaving our country in all manner of criminal activity. It has been said this measure we are taking is the most effective means of reversing Biden's border invasion. We shall soon find out. President Donald J. Trump. How is that for a wish list?
Well, I'll say this. If we can execute it, it will be formidably effective.
Yeah, how could it not get executed?
I mean, lawsuits. I mean,
oh, the banks? The
yeah.
banks are not going to sue him. You think the banks would sue him?
I mean, as Bank of America. Because banks like them are ones that stand to lose. They stand to lose in this.
Well, the banks are buying up all the gold, you know.
Yep.
They already know they've lost.
Mm-hmm.
They already know. They already know. When you watch the markets and you watch what the banks are buying, they are not buying bonds. They are not buying treasuries. They are buying gold, and well, some of them are buying silver, some are not, but they're buying gold. And they're investing in rare minerals. And probably the oil companies, I would say, because we are going to need oil for a good couple of years, I'm quite certain. But, you know, you really have to follow the money. What is being set up now is the ability to have stable coins backed by the Treasury with money, with real, tangible value. And they know that their customers who, like, I'm actually not a customer. This was all dumped in my lap when my husband died 20 years ago. I was like, okay, I got all these bonds. All right, I'm getting interest off of them. Okay, I'll take it. It's all going away, all of it. And if I could ever put my bank statement, which I wouldn't really do, but it's amazing to see all the bonds worth almost nothing. I've never seen this in 20 years. It's just it's a heist. It's something we can't pay back. It's something we have no money for. What are we, 40 trillion in debt right now? The only way to get that debt paid off is with the tariffs and with cutting off all the fraud. Medicare, hospice, food stamps, illegal money being sent out of the country, all of it. Then our debt goes away. When our debt goes away, we don't have to pay taxes anymore. This is like a really amazing, thought out military operation. Have to have faith in it. We have to support it. And we have to stay positive. You know, every time we get negative and we become like these depressed characters, and it's easy. It's easy. Every day you could, so, oh boy, here we go again. Toss it out. Toss it out. Because the more positive energy we have and we put forth, the more likely it will happen. Because we have God's support. God doesn't want to see this happen to us. He's fighting the devil right now from wherever he is, or she is, or it is, or the energy is, or the frequency and the vibration. We're all going to go into that frequency and vibration one day and figure it all out. So if it's already thought out, let it rip. Whoever thinks I'm crazy, you can say so in the chat room. I'll consider that I'm crazy. So, what do you think about California going red in light of this wonderful, amazing entertainer, Pratt?
Ooh.
Isn't he terrific?
I mean, I like the fact that he's playing the nonpartisan card.
Exactly.
You know, but we all know how the establishment will work.
Yeah, they're already starting.
Mm-hmm. They're already starting. And it's disgusting, the shit that they're already doing.
Yeah.
But
because you say common sense is all Trump. If you're trying to make common sense, you love Trump.
Right. Right.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
That's exactly right.
Now, it also shows that we're in an age of visual and entertainment and making people laugh, but at the same time, making people see the truth.
Right.
And the talent behind him, he's an entertainer. It's what sells. It's what makes people wake up. He even has this brilliant commercial. I don't know if anybody has seen it, but I was listening to something and I got to see it. You have these three, well, actually it's two white liberal women and a black woman, and they're all, you know, intellectuals. They were all working out in the gym with their little Lululemon, you know, outfits on. And they're whispering to each other quietly. What do you think about this guy, Pratt? Oh, are you gonna, what? Oh yeah, I think I like him. Oh, I do too. Oh, I do too. Don't let anybody hear you. It's actually a brilliant commercial. Because that's reality. People see what they're seeing. Palisades burning down, nobody getting help, homelessness on the street, needles, feces. One guy says he had to throw out 3 pairs of shoes already. Living in LA. How disgusting. So, you know, if Pratt did not exist in this moment, Karen Bass probably would have won mayorship again, because nobody would be able to think straight. He's straightening them out. I don't really care what people say about him, and I don't think anybody else does either. It's just the news media that cares. And if you listen to them, you need to see a shrink. So, you know, and the same thing's going on with Mamdani in New York. He's, I think they want to change the name of the 59th Street Bridge, or one of the bridges. I don't even remember which one of the bridges. And they wanted to name it after
I think it was 59th.
Mayor
I think it was
Koch.
59th.
Yeah, they wanted to name it after Mayor Koch, who kind of was in Donald Trump's time in New York and Giuliani's time, and they were all in this, you know, similar circles. And he comes out and says, no, Koch he was too into trying to solve AIDS, and AIDS is a sexual issue. Now, I want everybody to think about that statement from a jihad communist who their ideology abuses not only women, but gays and Christians and Jews. And we could go on with the abuse factor and what their ideology spells out. But he doesn't want the bridge named after someone who was going to support the victims of AIDS, because he doesn't think they should be alive. Yeah, so this is the truth in plain sight is everywhere. It's all in front of us. It's being spelled out, and we have free will. God gave us free will. We have to put this all together and realize that we don't just have like a party that has lost its way or been negligent or they didn't realize how bad things would get. No, this was intentional. Everything we're looking at is intentional. And there's the intention behind what's been done has been to capture us, to take our country over. You know, I could just look at Obama and say, well, the floodgates opened for sure in that moment. He kind of got all the Somalis into Minnesota. Here, you guys go there. Let's get this party going. Let's get this started. You know, I don't know if everybody knows the story of Ilmar, but her family was part of the military operation in Somalia that killed, yeah, like 250,000 people. Right. So she came here pretending she was a refugee, running away from a bad scene, except her family caused the bad scene. So that's what we're dealing with here. People that were in the know, that came here with intent, with a plan to destroy our country and take us over. Yeah. Copper agrees with me. Anyway. So, you know, it's our job right now to support every effort to get these demonic politicians out. I mean, out. We can work on pretty soon electing them out. That will have a real positive effect. But I don't know, I have a funny feeling, and tell me if you agree with this, Rod, that something is going to burst out before that election. I can't believe in this moment, unless what's being done is going to be totally successful. The drying up of all the funds, the Homan's, act of escorting many hundreds of people out of the country every day, arresting a lot of these gangsters, and they're busting up houses of pedophiles and saving children, and it's happening. We don't know if it's happening fast enough. I don't know what the kickback is going to be, to us, to the good people of the country. I don't even know anymore how many people there are in the world. I think we've been lied to about overpopulation.
I think we always have been. That's always been a lie. We just can't nail down the evidence to prove differently, right? And this is what they've done. They control the media, right? They do all that. They can obfuscate the numbers. Oh, what is this?
What'd you find? Something interesting?
Something was just sent to me, right? And I'm going to mention this on live air.
Okay.
Our show just got a red flag from Rumble.
We did?
We just got red flagged.
I guess it's me. I was just talking about some heavy stuff.
Yeah, we got red flagged. Yeah.
Oh, so what does that mean? They took down the show? Or is it a warning? What is it?
No, it's not a warning. It'd be a yellow. I'm looking at the email now. No, this show is going to be severely restricted, and your channel can be removed for a minimum of 10 days. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is how we're going to...
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry for that. Don't be sorry for that at all. So what we're going to end up doing, right? We're going to shut it down.
Okay.
Right where we're at. I'm sorry, everybody, but we have to protect the channel, right? First and foremost, right?
We're gonna have to be more careful about what we say, and I wasn't being careful, and I apologize.
No, it's all good. It's all good because normally, we say a lot of different things on here, but at this point in time, I need to inspect what that is and get in contact with them, or get in contact with Rumble Legal, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, no, it's all good though. It's all good though. It's all good. So. I mean, it could be from the comments too, right? It could be the comments. It didn't say specifically what was flagged.
I know what it is. I know what it is when I was talking about Somalia. Yeah, I know what it is.
So, again, great discussion, everybody. Whatever. Unfortunately, the powers that be don't want to hear what we're saying. So we're gonna have to go this route. I need to contact Rumble Legal and see what this BS is about. And hopefully it's not throttled. We'll know what it is, and what will Rod's on the scene, crispy and clean. We'll handle that. So, with that being said, y'all, I love everybody. I love y'all, Miss Val. Thank you as always, and be on the lookout on the channel. We'll see what happens. I'll let y'all know in Patreon what this outcome is going to be, and we'll go from there. So stay safe, everybody. Be blessed. And remember, one thing I'm going to put out there real quick. I am putting together a hurricane preparedness site on the torturedlibertymedia.com for everybody to have a checklist and for different things instead for your hurricane preparedness kit, because we know here in Florida, we are June 1st was the start of the hurricane season. And I also want to remind my Floridians that are listening, from June 1st to June 7th is the tax-free holiday on household supplies for your hurricane preparedness kit. So get out there while it's tax-free and get those items and fill your kit. I will put more information on the Patreon when I compile it together and put it down. It should be on there probably tomorrow, either later tonight or early tomorrow morning. But that stuff will be there for you. So until next time, y'all. Love your neighbors, love your family, but